I promised I'd do this game, and I hate myself for making that promise. I want to preface this by stating I do not like anime. I never have. I think once I hit 13, about a good decade and a half ago, I stopped caring about cartoons in general. I've seen, I think, 4 in my adult life. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Devilman Crybaby, and Cells at Work, both versions. I've watched a few movies too, just because my friends made me, or I brought nostalgia from my good days as a Digimon kid. But let's get into this unholy game. Teenagers from Outer Space. You look this game up on YouTube and try and understand it, you're gonna find nothing but old TV shows. Mostly weird-ass space shows from the 40s and 50s. So, from what I can gather, nobody is playing this game. And after reading the book, I think I know why. Let's talk about how to play this game. I've read this 120, 150 page book, page by page, from cover to cover, and I think I know how it's played. All you need is a single D6. Do I know that? No! Because I'm a good 50 pages into the book before it mentions any dice. And it's only for character creation that I know that you need that die at least. You roll a d6 9 times, write down the numbers in order as the rules say. But it says that in a condescending, joking manner, so I don't actually know if that's a joke or not. Looking at the character sheet, I understand even less. The page in the book is essentially 1/4 of the things you actually need. 3/4 of useless nothingness. Why? I don't know. I had to look up the character sheet and the download version is full size. So why does the book version have half the page covered in Monopoly money and another quarter has numbers 0 through 3 on it for no reason? God, who the fuck made this game? Let's see. Animechanics? Fusion compatible. Let's see. What's this small text? No. No.
No. It's not true. That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
That's impossible. Are Talsorian Games made this? A subgroup of the company that made Cyberpunk. Lord have mercy. Okay, I still gotta talk about this game more. So, most of the book is essentially just pre-written stories. You get 8 stats, then you get a knack, which you still have to roll for. Your stats are smarts, obviously brain power, bod, which I guess is strength, relationship with parents, which is kind of insulting, luck, no shit what this is, driving, which I assume to be about cars, looks is physical appearance, cool is charisma, I think, and bonk is your HP. But you do not die in this game because you're playing a kid. You also can build a race too, but they fall into 3 categories, it seems. Rules as written, abilities are rolled for. Each race essentially gets a couple of traits, which are supposed to be... Why is everything rolled here? I don't want to play 1st edition Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, try and push forward. Come on. You can do this, David. Okay. So you got your normal humans, which don't get jack shit. You've got near humans, which are essentially just humans with minor abilities and tails like ears, and I don't know, and it's making less sense to me as I go on. Then you got not so near humans, which honestly starting out into the questionable side of racism, but given the company and who made it, I'll forget that. Then the real weirdies, which are your over-the-top aliens. Different aliens get different abilities called powers, but the book still wants you to roll for it. But I'd recommend not rolling instead, just pick what fits. Most of these ain't nothing special. Lord. Pondsmith. Sir, I love Cyberpunk. I've got the review of 2020 coming soon. But your name is on the book's front cover after the damn comic book in it. But why? Just why? Now, I should say I'm not looking into the 1987 version. The book is marked as 1997, but I think this is the 2008 version. Which means you had a lot of learning time. I'm looking into the game's history, and I can't find anyone that ever liked this franchise. Not in 1996, 1997, 1999, 1990. Just the best scored version I can find is the 1989 version, and that only got a 3 out of 5. Abilities seem to essentially be roll 6-sider, which may or may not be the proper die, and add your appropriate stat, which may or may not be any of them, given how the game works. Given this weeb theme of a game, it should have world-saving antics. But most of this book is go to school, do your homework, get into a fight at school, and the knacks seem to be how you get abilities, but even they don't seem to have much explanation. Hell, I can't even figure out turn order system. There's a subchapter in the book, but it essentially tells you to figure it out. This is obviously not intended to be a long-running campaign. It seems like each campaign should be a single episode. Like an episode of a weeb comedy show. I really can't say anything nice about this. Money isn't explained, abilities ain't explained, and the setting isn't explained. I can't find any gear that's not a damn car. Any part of this book legitimately tells you to make it up as you go along. Rules light ain't bad, but this is so rules light, I can't even find how to play the damn game. Everything I've been saying is just assumptions. So, let's give my enraged review on this. Essentially, what a friend and I figured out is stats are rolled and locked. Being human is the worst. 2d6 times 2 for money. Initiative is a guess. And DC for everything is 1 through 10. I can only guess these things. Nothing is outright stated. So what's the score? Nothing is stated, nothing is told, nothing is described, and the book actively insults you for not knowing how to play it. 10% score is what I can give it. I have absolutely nothing nice about this, so shove off.